What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA player props for Friday, January 13th slate of games. 3-3 last night as a group, looking to get above 500 tonight. Positive vibes only for tonight. Deja vu again. 3 straight days of 3-3 records. But before we talk about last night and tonight's games, don't forget we are doing the cash giveaway tonight live at 8 p.m. here on our YouTube channel. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is join the live tonight at 8 p.m. and type in the comments "give back." We will randomly select 10 people in the comments and spin a wheel for 2 winners of $25 each. You have to be in the live to win, and you have to comment "give back" to enter. So we will see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. for that. All right, let's take a look at our picks from last night. Trey, start us off.
And who doesn't want a free $25? So join that live and comment "give back." But I went 2-0 yesterday, hit on Harden over 30.5 PAs, finished with 39, hit it, I think, midway through the third. Harden and Embiid pick and roll still continues to be deadly and still continues to help us cash. And then I also hit on LaMelo Ball over 23.5 points, finished with 32. Teets and Bear have been getting hooked by Ball all season long. Thankfully, I got a nice win for the Bear pack, though.
Yeah, good night from Trey there. I went 1-1 hitting Harden first half over PRAs of 18.5. He was dominant in the first half, like Trey said. The Sixers team, not so much. They got blown out late in that game. And then Scotty Barnes, under 13.5 first half PRAs missed. I couldn't tell what really happened with Barnes out there, but I'm almost positive that was Scottie Pippen, not Scotty Barnes last night. It was a completely different player from 2 nights ago. But good for him. Good for Scotty Barnes. I wish nothing but the best for him in his career. I shouldn't have taken under. That was my mistake, but we live and we learn. Deets?
You know, I've got to figure something out, boys. 0-2. I took 2 great players, and they both decided. Okay, Embiid showed up, but he just didn't want to score that last basket. LeBron, 28 shots, 24 total points, and he had 2 overtimes to try to get it done. So that one was definitely a reality check. I hit the boards, and here we are now. We're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah, that Lakers game last night was exhausting. I mean, they should have won that game 3 times, and they ended up losing by 4. Didn't foul with 10 seconds left. Didn't cover the +3. Not that I had the +3, but I did have the +3. Also, the 76ers, Embiid would have got that if they didn't get blown out by the Thunder. But let's look at the parlay lock from last night. I had Harden over 18.5 first half PRAs. Trey?
Yes, shout out LaMelo Ball over 23.5 points. He showed up that game.
Teets?
LeBron James. He did not hit the over 31.5. I know GOAT James would have, but LeBron James ended up at 24, almost triple dub, but I didn't take an almost triple dub. I took his points, so that's a red for me.
Hey, and don't come at me in the comments for the GOAT James stuff, all right? You know, this is a settled debate by now. LeBron's the GOAT. Let's move on. All
right, let's move on indeed to tonight's picks. Trey, starts off.
All right, and I'm going to go with – I've rode this guy a couple times, but I'm going to go with Keldon Johnson over 23.5 points at home in the Alamodome versus the Golden State Warriors. Johnson has been taking the overwhelming majority of the Spurs shots this season, especially with Devin Vassell out for an extended period of time. And the Warriors' defense has been lacking here lately. Over the past, dynasty for the Warriors, they have really leaned on their defense, but this season it's taken a big step back. The Warriors give up the 5th most points per game and the 4th most three-pointers per game. And over the last 5 games, Johnson has been responsible for a huge portion of the Spurs offense, a 25% usage rate, 6th highest in the NBA, 32% of his team's three-point attempts, 4th highest in the NBA. And this is staggering, 60% of his team's free throw attempts, 2nd highest in the NBA. So look for Keldon Johnson to continue to get it going without Devin Vassell. And Keldon Johnson's played 10 games without Vassell this season and has hit this number in 8 of those games. This is going to be a very high-scoring game against the Warriors tonight. So give me Keldon Johnson over 23.5 points. And this one, we'll see how this one goes. I haven't even told these guys that I'm taking this guy, but Trae Young, 35.5 points and assists. That's a pretty high number for him, and he did not play in the Hawks' previous game. So that just means he's coming into this game with a lot of rest. He's actually coming in the game with 4 days rest, so I love that for Young. And Trae Young has been really good against the Pacers in his career. In his last 5 games versus the Pacers, he's averaging 30 points and 10.4 assists. That's 40.4 PAs, and I love that because that's well above this number. And we all know that Trae Young loves silencing road crowds, and That has continued this season. Over his last 5 road games, Young is averaging 27 points and 9.4 assists. That's a little bit above 36 PAs, still above this number. So give me Trae Young in this matchup. The Hawks are 4th in the NBA in field goal percentage. They've been extremely efficient this season. Meanwhile, the Pacers give up the 2nd most offensive rebounds per game. So even if Trae Young misses his 3, the Hawks might get the board and kick it right back out to him. So give me Trae Young over 35.5 PAs against the Pacers' leaky defense, and Keldon Johnson over 23.5 points.
Yeah, Trey, I have 2 plays as well for tonight. I don't have to explain this pick. You know what it is. It's CJ McCollum over points. I could give you the stats and why this line is disrespectful, but I don't want to be a broken record. He is him for this Pelicans team right now. Enough said. You should lock him in until he doesn't hit. He is on fire. I don't want to get into the stats, so I'm not going to. My second pick will be Quentin Grimes over 8.5 first half PRAs versus the Wizards. Grimes has been getting 16 to 19 minutes played per game in the first half this season, and with RJ Barrett back, I think the Wizards might lose Grimes on defense tonight. Grimes has been very efficient in the first half of the season. In his last 10 games, he's averaging 7.1 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 1.5 assists. He's a knockdown three-point shooter, and the Wizards are allowing 36% shooting from three-point range to opponents on the year. That's 22nd in the league. Too many people to guard for the Wizards tonight. I think Grimes rattles off a couple threes, and he hits this over 8.5 PRAs early in the first half. So my 2 props are going to be CJ over 25.5 points, lock that one in, and Grimes over 8.5 PRAs first half. Teets?
I like that Quentin Grimes play. As a KU fan, it's nice to see when players, even if they transfer away, still get to the league and still play a really solid role in the league. It's awesome to see. All right, we're gonna go with one play. That would be a 5 capper for all of us. One play. And this is probably the best play that I could pull out for tonight. And it's Julius Randle over 25.5 points. Jalen Brunson, right next to him, has been absolutely on fire and has been scoring. I think he has scored about 74 to 76 points over the last 2 games. Julius Randle has scored, as you can see, over 26 points twice in the last 5 games. But let me tell you, he's not trying to score. The dude's averaging 24 shots a game or 21 shots a game. He shoots the ball. It's just they're not always going in. I feel like we've caught him on a slow streak, and I think he's going to bounce back for the Wizards. So he's had almost 20 shots per game against the Wizards. He averages about 6 threes per game against the Wizards, and that's shots not made. Last 5 against Washington, he's had 18, 23, 13, 37, 24. So he's a very up and down dude, but he definitely takes the shots. And if you can catch him on the right night, they will fall. And I feel like that night is tonight.
Yeah, and the thing about Randle is you're going to know in the first 4 minutes what you're getting that night because he'll go out there and shoot 7 threes right off the bat. Like he is not afraid to shoot the ball. But let's do the parlay lock for the night. I'm going to start. I didn't put him in last time, and it cost us the parlay lock. I'm doing CJ McCollum over 25.5 points. Trey?
Yeah, the trends sorry. The trends are really good for Keldon Johnson over 23.5 points. Devin Vassell's out. Alamo Dome game. Give me Keldon Johnson over 23.5 points.
Teets?
Julius Randle over 25.5 points. Like Bear said, you'll see it in the first quarter. Either he'll end it with 17 in the first quarter, have 3 quarters to get 9 more points, or we're going to be watching a long game and hope that we can cover late.
All right, guys, that's 5 plays for you tonight, and that will do it for our Friday, January 13th NBA player props. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, BearsProfitPlays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to BearsProfitPlays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.